G'day there, podcaster. Fun one today. I mean, we heard from a woman who's been inside Taylor Swift's house and something was stolen from said house, so stick around for that. Also, we played a game of Wheel of Fortune, which was pretty close to the line. I think Ben didn't miss a sense of beat, which is good. That's the first thing you'll hear. Enjoy.
Pranks, skits, fresh hits, throwbacks.
This is Late Drive.
That's the sort of fun you get here on the Ben, Liam and Bell program.
Having a good time.
Nova.
There is a man going viral because he has had a blunder on Wheel of Fortune. You know the game where they have to say a popular phrase and some of the letters are missing?
Yeah.
This is the clip here.
I like to solve the puzzle.
Okay, well, let's hear it.
Treat yourself a round of sausage. Oh.
I'm sorry, that's not it.
I like to solve.
Okay.
Give yourself a round of applause.
Yeah, that's it.
No, but sometimes you do like to give yourself a round of sausage after a long, hard day.
Look, now it's easy to laugh at this guy, but I think it's actually harder to play this game than you realise. That's why tonight I thought, Liam and Bell, how about we play a game of Wheel of Fortune?
Oh, that sounds fun. I'm going to lean on Bell. As you know, Ben, I'm pretty dyslexic, so I don't know how I'm going to go at this.
All right, on the screen behind me, I have got the slides. And if you want to play along, we'll pop these up on the Ben, Liam and Bell Instagram so you can see them for yourself. See if you can solve them. But tonight, Liam and Bell, you'll be playing on a team. Let's see how many you can get. Are you ready for your first one?
Yeah, let's do
Let's do it.
It's a phrase.
Yep.
I mean,
What do you think that is?
He in the tonight.
Incorrect. It's not that. I was looking for luck be in the air tonight.
Okay, I can see how. I was a bit taken back. I was like, I don't know if I can say what I just was sort of stunned by that.
As you've already heard, I do have the sensor beep ready.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's have a run at this one then.
Next one.
Dark void. I mean, that's just hole, isn't it?
I was looking for manhole.
Manhole. Of course, you can climb into it in
Same
your
thing.
ceiling, roof space.
Next one. Group of people.
I mean, get the sensor beep ready, but mad cults. Yes, you do see some Netflix documentaries about them, Wild Wild Country, that sort of thing.
We are playing Wheel of Fortune tonight on Ben, Liam and Bell. If you want to see these for yourself and play along, you can see them on the Ben, Liam and Bell Instagram. Next slide. Things to do.
Well, Belle can say this one.
You want me to say this one?
You say it, I'm not saying it.
I'd like to smell your
Ooh, incorrect, Bell. I'd like to smell your daisy.
I mean, who? I mean, come on. I mean, who has a daisy?
All right, last one. Things that disgust me.
Liam can say that one.
I mean, there's not some. They don't have like a cold feed without you censoring that can be dug up at some point. Is there? That's not a thing.
Not
No,
a
just
thing.
checking. Okay.
Things that disgust me.
Oh, dude.
You have to say that one.
My mum's old.
Oh, incorrect. I'm sorry, Liam. Wash your mouth out with soap. It was my mum's old aunt.
Of course. My mum's old aunt. Yes.
Things that disgust me.
Jeez. Wow.
Well, thanks for playing Wheel of Fortune.
Oh, that was fun. There was a few tricky ones in there.
The Ben, Liam and Bell podcast.
Ben and Bell, I remember a couple of weeks ago we did Have You Touched the Queen?
20 years ago, I was working in a hospital in London and she came for the grand opening of a new piece of equipment and I got to shake her hand.
Was there a glove or no glove?
Not for me. I don't think there was.
Skin on skin!
You're a raw queen!
And then we did Have You Touched a Dead Body on Halloween?
I didn't have to touch it, but I did. I don't know why. But I was just curious. But it felt quite doughy.
And then when the Trump news came in, we did Have You Touched a President?
So 1996, Bill Clinton.
Oh! I did not have sexual relations with that woman.
I had this beautiful girlfriend with me. They got us all out of the water and she was wearing a hot pink bathing suit. And she said to him, "How are you, Mr. President?" Looked right at her boobs and said, "Better now."
Oh, and that's very Bill. Well, tonight.
Have you ever touched this? Have you touched
A Grammy. nominations came out. You know, the big gong.
Yeah.
It's the highest achievement in music, you know.
And they were kind of expected this week. They came out, the nominations. Yeah, you got Billie Eilish, Beyonce, Sabrina Carpenter, Taylor Swift, all the usuals.
Are Grammys that rare?
Yes, of course they are.
Are they?
It's well,
Oh,
what do you
here
mean?
we
It's like
go.
it's the rarest possible.
I feel like I could win one if I wanted one.
Oh yeah, sure you could.
Hey, we can't even win an aria.
We got tons of radio awards.
No,
Yeah,
aria.
it's a different industry. It's like, yeah.
Aria's like the music. Aria's, dare I say, the Australian Grammy. Yeah, we haven't even got one of them. A
Yeah.
Grammy? That's like, Taylor Swift
And
level.
what would you be in the rap game, or what would you?
I'll probably do some sort of like country music.
Yeah, well, that
Big at the
checks
moment.
figures. Yeah, you're from the country. Yeah,
Yeah.
okay. Well, they are quite rare. That's why it's a hard one. Because unless you're Billie Eilish listening, or you know her, or you know someone who's won one, you're not going to call through. But please, if you have, we really need you. 13, 24, 10. Have you touched a Grammy?
Yeah, if you have, we will make it worth your while. This is a big one. 13, 24, 10. We want to know, have you touched a Grammy?
If you're listening to this podcast at 2 times speed, it's the Ben Lehman Bell Podcast.
Queen Elizabeth's final diary entry, written 2 days before her death, has resurfaced in a new book, Ben and Bell. It's pretty sad. It's just Edward came to see me, obviously her son, but she'd been journaling for years, apparently. And I didn't know this, but all her diary entries have actually been published now. And before she passed away, she read them all for an audiobook.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think it's on Audible. Should we have a listen?
Yeah, let's check it out.
Dear Diary, today I was so busy. I had to shake hands of commoners for hours on end. Plus, I hardly slept a wink because Philip was farting like a dog all night. Honestly, he's worse than the corgis. He turned a British palace into a Dutch oven. Had a wonderful Christmas lunch with my family today. Everyone was in attendance, except for that little ginger shit Harry and his American. On the menu, smoked salmon, cucumber sandwiches, pheasant with all the trimmings, and cigarettes, my favourite. I also noticed that Charles's fingers are looking awfully sausagey. I found myself feeling somewhat unsavoury. He needs to get them seen to. Andrew had his big interview today. Some concerning allegations were raised about him. However, he denied them by saying it couldn't have been him because he can't sweat. Such a clever boy. I suspect this will be widely believed. I'm absolutely furious. I have my big party this weekend and my advisory council are being entirely overbearing and assertive to fault. I want jelly shots, a smoke machine, and Cardi B to perform. In my regal opinion, WAP is the song of the summer. They keep saying it would be unbecoming of the royal family to book such an artist. They've suggested Sir Rod Stewart instead. I hate Rod. His music is stale and he looks like a bird. It's so unfair. It's my Platinum Jubilee. Well, that's all for now. The UFC is about to start and I've put a few sizable bets on a first-round victory by submission. All my love, Elizabeth.
Look over there. It's a bird. It's a plane. It's a Balrog. Oh, no, it's just Ben Lehman Bell. Oi, stop gooning. The next bit's about to start.
13, 24, 10. What did you get because of your parents? Now, I guess this is a little bit Nepo baby-ish because on yesterday's show, we were speaking with Sabrina, and she had an amazing perk because of her dad.
I won a 2.5-month all-expenses-paid trip to Italy.
Who did you win this with?
Through my dad's company. They sponsored 4 kids a year.
That sounds sus as Sabrina.
Sponsor a kid, and it's his own daughter.
So we would accept if you know somebody as well, but it could be you. 13, 24, 10 is our number. What do you get because of your parents? Now, I don't think this is super prestigious, but my father-in-law works at the airport, so I get to skip the security line.
That's dodgy.
Not bad.
Yeah.
I still have to do security.
Oh, right.
But I get to go past I get to go down the business line.
Yeah.
Oh.
And they only quickly check the bag, and that's how he gets the meth through normally. It is taped up pretty tightly.
13.
And of course, you can always claim, I thought they were headphones if you get through the Cassie. Oh, no, sorry, that was, doesn't matter.
That's Cassie.
Yeah, cocaine, though. Different type of Class A substance.
Can we stop talking about
What? Are you getting nervous when he's saying all the drugs? I mean, I've said the two baddest one. Oh, heroin. That's it.
That's pretty bad.
We're all done now.
13, 24, 10. Kelly in Sydney, what do you get?
I get margarine, and I have for 46 years.
Margarine.
You're a margarine nepo baby. And does your dad own shares in a margarine company, or?
No, works there.
He works at the margarine shop.
Wow.
What? I mean, you can give him a shout out if you want. What type of margarine is it?
Flora.
Oh, it's a good one. Yeah, it's sunflowers on it. Yeah.
So do you get like how much margarine are you getting per time?
Well, whatever we want, really, but I only go through one a week.
One a week is still a fair. I suppose you can cook with it and that sort of thing. And how does Dad get if there's butter around? Does he get really angry?
No.
Yeah, I reckon he does. I reckon he might. Butter is the enemy of margarine. If we all liked butter, margarine would just simply, the stocks would plummet.
Kelly, thank you very much. 13, 24, 10. What do you get because of your parents?
D in Sydney. What are you getting?
My dad gets the Omo capsules for the washing machine.
Oh, they're good. Yeah, right. Does he work for a washing machine company?
Yeah, and when we were younger, my mum worked at Smith's, so we'd get like bags of Twisties, CCs, and chips.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, Mum was the favourite parent when Dad's coming home with dishwashing liquid, and Mum's giving you Smith's chippies. Eliza in Sydney as well. What do you get because of your parents?
So my dad works for like a funeral company, and so I get a free funeral.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
That's
pretty cool, right?
I know. I mean, you'd want that in writing, though, because you would hope your parents would die before you.
Too bad I won't be alive to enjoy it, but anyway.
Well, yeah, true. So how does that work, Eliza? Because let's say you live a very long life and you outlive your dad. Is that written down somewhere that you do get a free funeral, or would you have to pass while he's still working there?
Honestly, that's a good question. I don't know. He's been working there for a long time, so
Yeah, you know what? You might have to get Dad to gloss over the contract on that one, because I'm sure if he's like, oh no, she has to die while I'm still alive, he's like, damn it. That's the only way we're going to save some coin.
Eliza, thank you very much.
The Ben Lehman Bell podcast. It's very nice. I can't even. I think I'll leave the impressions to Liam.
13 24 10. Give us a buzz if you've got a job that we won't believe exists. Big congrats to Elon Musk on the new gig. Donald Trump has given him a role as the head of government efficiency. DOGE is what it's been known as. Dismantle bureaucracy, cut regulations, restructure agencies. That's Elon's job, as well as making cars and spaceships on the side.
And don't forget about X.
And X.
And he's got Board Company with all the flamethrowers and stuff.
And he's got that kid to look after with the name that's like a barcode.
Dude, he's got like 9 kids.
Yeah, he does.
Really?
Yeah.
All with Grimes?
No, different.
He's got ones that are teenagers.
Very spread out.
Oh, I've got to brush up on my Elon knowledge.
Yep. He is sowing his seed far and wide.
Yeah, wow. Good on him, I suppose.
and so he got given this title like publicly today by Trump. Yeah, the Department of, what was it? Government.
DOGE.
Yeah.
Dismantle bureaucracy, cut regulations, restructure agencies. But it's just he's the head of government efficiency.
Yep.
I remember the last time we did this when we said 13, 24, 10 jobs we don't believe exist. We had some cracking calls.
I am a mattress tester. You lay down on the beds to determine whether they're too hard or soft for the rating that they give them.
Putting the stickers on the apples.
Is there a certain spot on the apple you're trying to get that sticker? Where's the money shot?
When I'm doing a lot, it's just anywhere.
I get paid to sit in a park and count how many people walk by me. Basically, just trying to figure out the usage of the park.
You just don't think about those kind of gigs. Ben joins us now. You've got a job that we wouldn't believe, my friend.
Oh, it's a bit different. How you going?
Good, thanks, mate. Go for it.
I work as a designer, working with other interior designers and architects, designing chandeliers for casino lobbies, ballrooms, etc.
So right, so they are normally quite a statement piece when you walk into a casino. It sort of grabs the eye, and you think, "Wow,
they get quite big.
Put all my money into this."
And Benny, I'm not saying this in a degrading way, but that's a full-time job.
That's a full-time job.
Yeah, right.
But you just design it. You're not making it. You just
we make it as well. We manufacture as well.
Yeah, right. I mean, what are some of the casinos you've done? Have you done Caesar's Palace?
No, we've done most of all the casinos in Australia we worked in, and a lot of the 5- and 6-star hotels.
Oh, yeah, right. And would you ever? I didn't know there was such a thing as a 6-star hotel. And do you ever do domestic or just the big clients?
No, we're currently doing a very palatial private residence at the moment, and we've done a couple over the years, but not many.
Jeez, imagine if you lived in a house and it was palatial.
Yeah, palatial is
That's
good.
money.
Ben, do you have one of your chandeliers in your house?
The thoughts cross my mind. A lot of clients make prototypes, and then they tell us to bin them if they don't like them. And
Okay.
I looked at them, but a 6-metre chandelier didn't fit in my lounge room.
That's. Could you imagine that if you had just like a standard, like suburban, like 3-bedroom, 1 bathroom, and it's just got like Crown Casino's chandelier, like in the lounge room, sucking up the whole grid of the whole suburb.
This is why we love doing it, because who knew that there was someone designing specifically chandeliers for the casinos and the 6-star hotels, just like Ben is. Thank you very much for calling us. 13 24 10. Do you have a job we don't believe exists?
Jackie joins us now in Sydney. What job do you do?
It was when I was younger. I used to wash horse penises.
Hang on, what? Why?
Well, when they were tucked away in their sheath, you'd have to get a bucket of sponge of soapy water and clean in there.
They don't do
also
it
get dry
themselves.
and scaly as well. They get dry and scaly as well, so you got to put Vaseline on it.
Oh, God.
That sounds like something the horse
Well,
told you.
Jackie, you say it's a job, but I have to wash a horse penis every morning when I wake up.
Liam, that's...
Am I right? No, it's actually very small.
Good on you, Jackie.